I'll never get over the apparent Rosa Parks underwear. The fashion nightmare of the year. I can't stop thinking about, and may never stop thinking about, the Rosa Parks panties. When the Met Gala theme honoring black style and tailoring was announced and we started our coverage plans for the Daily Beast's Obsessed, I casually mentioned, I'm sure there's going to be some celebrity who does something horrifyingly tone-deaf and offensive. My brain was operating in before times, when we could rely on a foolish white actress to do blackface or do her hair in dreadlocks. Never could I imagine that the biggest global superstar would have a portrait of a civil rights icon on her hoo-ha. The biggest fashion story from this year's Met Gala was Lisa, the breakout star from K-pop sensation Blackpink, who also played Mook in the White Lotus. Part of her Louis Vuitton outfit, which was styled by the brand's men's creative director Pharrell Williams, involved panties that had faces stitched into the design of the fabric. Like many of the brand's looks for the night, the outfit was confusingly pantsless. In a statement, the brand swears that the face that everyone assumed was Rosa Parks isn't actually Rosa Parks, but the image of a friend of the underwear's designer. Depending on how much you trust PR crisis damage control, you can believe that. Still, the snafu that it could be perceived by anyone with eyes and an education in American history to be the face of a civil rights hero sitting pretty on the private muffin of a pop star is a pretty wild error for a major fashion brand to make. And one that I may never stop gasping about. Lady Gaga set a massive record. Lady Gaga played a concert for a reported 2.5 million people at Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It set a record for the highest attendance at a concert ever performed by a female artist, breaking Madonna's previous achievement of 1.6 million. The photos and videos of the crowd are astonishing. Just endless throngs of people, stretching back for what seems like endless blocks, all with their necks craned at massive video screens showing the concert for attendees who are way too far away to even have a prayer of seeing the singer or the stage. It's so cool that Gaga broke this record and that fans turned out in such wildly huge numbers. That said, I have questions. How early did people get there? How long did it take to get home when the concert was over? Food, bathroom. How loud was the show if 2.5 million people were able to hear it? What happened to the other businesses that were at the beach? Were people just like eating McDonald's while millions of people were dancing to Abracadabra next to them? And, mostly, was it worth it? How all songs should be written. Honestly, I don't get why more songs aren't inspired by Meryl Streep. Kelly Clarkson said that she wrote her new song, Where Have You Been?, after being particularly moved by a scene in Only Murders in the Building between Meryl Streep and Martin Short. The scene is when the pair talk about how they may be each other's soulmates after years of searching. Short's character asks Streep's character, Where have you been? Of all the reasons I love Kelly Clarkson, the fact that she wrote a banger of a love song after watching an episode of a Hulu comedy series is surging to the top of the list. Rest in peace, darling. Countess Luann taking a moment to tell Pope Francis to rest in peace, darling, while on the Bravo talk show Watch What Happens Live is a moment I will cherish forever. What to watch this week? Forever. A Judy Blume book that's frequently banned from schools is adapted into a lovely Netflix series. Now on Netflix. Caught by the Tides. This is a small movie, but it's a gem worth seeking out. Now in theaters. Fight or Flight. The Josh Hartnett Ascens is alive and well. Now in theaters. What to skip this week? Nanas. Italian grandmas deserve so much better. Now on Netflix. Jimmy Kimmel defends Blackpink's Lisa over 2025 Met Gala drama with Rosa Parks. On May 6, Blackpink's Lisa dazzled in Louis Vuitton, but one embroidered face on her outfit had the internet going full conspiracy mode. Fans speculated it was Rosa Parks on the lace of her gown. But Jimmy Kimmel didn't stay quiet. The late-night host stepped in on May 9 and said what everyone was thinking, it doesn't look like Rosa Parks to me. Jimmy's take adds up to Louis Vuitton's team statement about the controversy. The brand clarified that the gown, made by Henry Taylor and Pharrell Williams, featured faces of the artist's circle, friends, family, and neighbors. The theme of the gala, super fine, tailoring black style, made the timing of the scandal sensitive, with users thinking the Blackpink member had a racist gesture. However, others have already cleared the air over the speculations involving Lisa and Rosa Parks. Let's not forget, Lisa's on fire right now. Between her solo album, Alter Ego, acting in the White Lotus Season 3, and gearing up for Blackpink's 2025 World Tour, she's busy being that girl. So next time Twitter tries to cancel someone over a blazer, maybe we wait for the facts first. Meanwhile, Lisa's just out there slaying the fashion, acting, and music games. Lisa 2025 Met Gala drama. The Blackpink star eats hot dogs, not hate. Blackpink's Lisa showed up to the 2025 Met Gala, marking her debut at the event. But she wasn't here for the drama, just the snacks. While some online detectives tried to stir up controversy over a design detail on her outfit, Lisa stayed focused on the fashion and the food. Her behind-the-scenes Instagram post on May 10 showed her pre-red carpet moment, holding a hot dog. Wearing a fierce custom Louis Vuitton fit by Henry Taylor and Pharrell Williams, Lisa rocked the 2025 Met Gala under the theme, Super Fine, Tailoring Black Style. The Thai idol was seen with a black lace blazer, embroidered faces, and sheer tights. She adorned her outfit with pearls, stylish hair, glow makeup, and jewelry. But let's talk about that embroidered face on the lace. People thought it was Rosa Parks. Spoiler, it wasn't. The designer's team shut down the rumors fast, saying it was inspired by people close to the artist, neighbors, family members, and friends. Lisa stayed unbothered by the controversy and just spoke through her snack. Whether on the red carpet or holding a hot dog, she's always serving something unforgettable. From TMZ to Jimmy Kimmel Live, Blackpink Lisa's Rosa Parks embroidered Met Gala underwear controversy becomes the talk of the town. Following Blackpink Lisa's appearance at the 2025 Met Gala on May 5, a controversy around her outfit sparked on the internet. At the event, the idol wore embroidered underwear for her bottom, with portraits of people's faces printed on it. When pictures of her Met Gala outfit landed on the internet, many speculated that the underwear also held the portrait of Rosa Parks, an American civil rights movement activist. However, the controversy was soon debunked when The Cut magazine reported that Louis Vuitton denied that the underwear had any portraits of Rosa Parks. The luxury fashion brand continued to explain that Henry Taylor made the piece and that the portraits on the underwear were inspired by the people in his life. Despite the controversy being debunked, the idol has continued to be the talk of the town, as several famous outlets, such as TMZ, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and The Megyn Kelly Show, have talked about the incident. Following several reports about the controversy around the Blackpink rapper, her fans have voiced their opinions on how the idol has seemingly become a hot topic of conversation at every step of her solo career. Here are a few fan reactions regarding the same.